Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Dysfunctional's World. And guess what? I'm taking on the whole world. So whoever want it, come get it. It's beef. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Dysfunctional. I just got through watching a Charleston White video, so I'm gonna call this a Charleston White reaction video. Basically, Charleston White has figured out the plan, the ploy, the plot to mastering YouTube and social media. He gets on here and he talks crazy and says outlandish things because he knows it sells money, it sells likes, it sells subscribers. So he gets on here and says stuff like F Tupac or F Nipsey Hussle or F this and F that. Now, me personally, I'm a real dude. I can't say F these people because I don't know these people. I mean, Pac, to me, was a man that had a lot of principle, but fell victim to not having enough money. And the type of money that he needed was provided by people that weren't going to benefit him in the end. Bam. Nipsey, Nipsey was a prolific rapper. Ermias did a lot of stuff, great stuff behind the scenes for his community. But this Charleston White guy, he just said that his gangster or whatnot came from him having a girlfriend, police officer. He stole her gun. He gave it to his man. They were still in bomber coats. Well, if you don't know what a bomber coat is, they were big in the 90s. They were these big ass bubble coats. Basically, they had NBA logos on them. People were getting jacked for those a lot. So they were still in those coats, bomber coats. That's what they're called, bomber coats. And the white man tried to stop him, and he told his homie to shoot him. So his homie shot him. That's not gangster. I'm gonna say this one time, only once, and I'm not saying it anymore other than in my music. It's a documented fact. It is what it is. I took a life before. I did it. Wasn't no game, wasn't no jokes, wasn't no he did it for his friend. I'm not gonna tell you the circumstances of why I did it or how many times I've done it. But just know I did it from my own hand. Charleston White never did it from his own hand. Charleston White has also figured out how to play the media. And like he said, these are his words. His words are, people get mad because I hurt their feelings, but they support what I say because it be a fact. It might be a fact that you help certain cities or communities out, and you feel like as rappers, a lot of rappers are negative or don't contribute enough to the culture to benefit it. And only time that killings of black on black crime stop is when a white person kills one of us and we go on hiatus from killing each other for a while. But who said that Lil Durk, King Von, or any of those guys were wrong when they were talking about smoking on Tuka or smoking on your homie, or like Mozzie say, going to your homie's grave, kicking over Roman candles? These are disrespectful things. The truth of the matter is about those things. Gangbanging got way out of hand. I know because I used to gangbang. I used to gangbang hard. And spray painting on the wall your homies' names and crossing them out, that was disrespectful back in the day. So over years, disrespect grows. I mean, just like the type of tools that are used to kill people grows. So it went from maybe 38s and 4.5s to Mac 10s, Tech 9s. Now we got Dracos and choppers with 100-round drum. Do you see what I'm saying? It escalates. It improves over time. Not necessarily improving, but you see where I'm going with that. So I'm saying this to say that. A lot of stories about hip-hop, about rap, have a negative contents. Life in itself have a negative contents. Somewhere, everyone has been through something. Everybody. Whether you white, black, brown, Indian, Korean, Japanese, everybody goes through something. Nobody lives a pristine life. For instance, if you got a person who comes from a high prestige, high pedigree, they probably lack love and emotion because they never received it. You come from the hood and the ghetto. You get love, but you want for material goods. So as you grow up and you start making money, you buy material things, Jordans, Gucci, vodka, whatever. Me, I never was poor. I never been poor. I never been on the blink of not having food or none of that, or money to go buy food. I never been that. Me personally, I guess you could kind of say where me and Charleston White kind of are similar, but not really, because I would never speak ill about nobody that I don't know. And I don't have time to get on the internet and talk crazy about people. But here you go. So I grew up, me and my mom. Not me, my mom, and all my brothers, just me and my mom. And everything I wanted, she provided. I ended up in the hood. I ended up gangbanging because a situation happened and I felt like I needed to be masculine because of the situation. I felt like I didn't know what to do to be masculine but turn to this avenue. And the gang that I got put in wasn't necessarily the one that I chose, because back then when I was younger, if you hung around too much, they put you on. Put you on me, they initiated you. They had you do the initiation process. See, after I was older, the game with court dudes, courting, that's when the hood show you all this good potential. It show you love. It teaches you history. It teaches you the codes. It teaches you the rules, the laws. But if you don't know them, if you're not interested in that lifestyle, it won't entice you. It won't even put you in that scenario. So, like I said, me being on the wrong side of town, wanting for something that I really didn't need, is why I became a gangbanger. Whoa, that's it. Did I do gangbang thing? I did. Have I walked that road by myself? I have. Have I had that red on me by myself? Yes. And still said yes. I was that guy. Yes. That's the difference between me and Charleston White. Another difference, I'm about everything I say. I'm a grown man now. My focus is my children. I'm not trying to change the world. If I help people, that's great. If I console and give people motivation, that's great. I'm not doing it for no check either. I'm not trying to find a way into the matrix to get money, because I really don't think I'll be a good person being rich. Me personally, I don't think my message or my intent, my heart will remain the same if I got like wealthy rich, because it might not. Money changes people, or money changes people around you. So with that said, that's what it is. But if y'all see Charleston White, just tell him this is on his ass. Tell him I'm not mad. Tell him I don't even want to play like I'm gonna beat him up. I will beat him up. And if he shoots me, oh well. Because like he said, if you're a 200 plus man, you're a big body, you're a weapon. You just can't keep going around doing what you're doing. So Charleston is open challenge, open debate. Come to Birmingham. Let's sit down and talk about it. Let's see if you can get riled up and get up under distance feathers. Because if you get up under distance feathers, I'll fire your ass up. With that being said, I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World. Peace.